Hi, I'm Lucy.
And I'm Emmy.
Hi.
And we're from Nerds of Color.
Yeah!
And we're really big fans of your show.
Thank you.
What are you most excited for fans to see in season 3?
Ooh. There's so much exciting that's coming.
Yes, I think one of the things I'm most excited for is to see how fans react to some of the new characters we have coming on our show, and seeing some of those relationships develop with the new characters.
Yeah, I think you guys will really like them. They're pretty cool.
When you were first cast in 2016, what did you expect for the series, and how did those expectations compare to reality 2 years later as you're launching your 3rd season?
First of all, great question. Killing the game. And, I don't know, I always knew the show was so special after reading, like, even my little snippets of the scenes, but then really getting to read the first episode and finding out that Andi's sister was actually her mother, I was... Shooketh. I was shooketh. I was so... I just couldn't believe that it was a Disney Channel show, and it was so deep, and it had so many complicated storylines, and I think it definitely has exceeded my expectations in how amazing it is, and how amazing all of these people are, and how I look up to them so much, and I learn from them every single day, and they're always so prepared, and so...
Feel prepared.
Josh.
And always just the people that I can really learn from every single day.
Yeah, I think it's interesting because I feel this way, and I think you guys all do, that we all knew how special the show was when we first read it. You know, we always thought in our hearts that it was something that was special and unique. But we didn't know how people were going to react until it did come out. And definitely it exceeded all of our expectations.
We can speak.
Yeah. Just seeing how everyone sort of fell in love with the characters and connected with the storylines in a way that I never expected. But it's been such a roller coaster.
This might be an awkward question. Which do you like better, going to school on set or going to regular school?
Oh, school on set.
School on set for me too.
Yeah, I
I've
think-
basically been
I
homeschooled
think-
my whole life, so.
Honestly, I wish I could go to your school. You probably have a cool school, right? Yeah.
Homeschool.
I saw that commercial thing with you guys alternating.
Oh, yeah, the kindness one where we're all at the school. Yeah,
Oh,
spread
yeah.
kindness. That was actually so
That
fun.
was
That was
fun.
a
That was
really
wild.
cool day.
That was
Yeah.
fun to shoot.
But I think set school
I
because
think set school's fun too
Yeah.
because we get to learn from so many from so many different things, you know, from our textbooks like you do in a regular school, but also we get to go on set, you know, and learn there.
yeah, and since we're the only students, we get a lot of one-on-one time, so it's really easy to learn, and we get a lot of help with everything. K-Dog, shout out to
K-Dog.
you, boy!
Shout out to Kevin!
She said
She's like, who?
So we're mixed-race Asian American girls able to watch a show starring mixed-race Asian American girls and a diverse cast that doesn't shy away from talking about identity and difference in different ways. And our dad likes to tell us that this is a really big deal and that this wasn't the case when he was a kid. How do you see your show fitting into the larger discussion about diversity and representation in Hollywood, and what do you think that means for our generation?
You got great
I
questions.
know,
This is
I am
such a
blown
great
away
question.
by
Amazing
both of you.
question.
Worded so well. I think it means so much to us that we get to bring these real, authentic stories to the big screen, and that people are sort of inviting us into their homes. You know, every time they turn on Andi Mack, we are invited to your home. And I feel like that's really special that we, in different ways, you know, racially diverse backgrounds, all the storylines are very unique and authentic. And I think that just is a little insight into what our future holds. You know, we've come such a long way, like I bet your dad feels, from, you know, having no acceptance and diversity in the media to now we're definitely growing. And I think it's Andi Mack is hopefully just a little landmark in that progression towards acceptance and loving everyone.
Yeah, your dad is 100% right. And my dad tells me that all the time. My mom, too. They say that this is such a big deal, and we're able to kind of be the I don't know, what is it called? The trailblazers?
Trailblazers,
Yeah,
yeah.
for that in our generation. And not just us, but so many others out there are speaking up about what they want in female equality or different subjects that are going on in our life. And I just am so thankful for the generation before us for getting us to the point that we're at. And I think if we work to have more acceptance in the world, that we can make a better place for the generation after us.
What advice can you give a younger kid like me who wants to do what you do, act, sing, dance, and perform?
Ooh.
Just do it. Just go for it and just believe in yourself. I can already tell that you are a superstar, and I wish I
You're so
had the
cool.
fire that you had at such a young age, because I was very shy and I didn't know if I could do it. And I always had to have my parents tell me and remind me that I could do whatever I wanted. But I know that you, just from seeing you up here talking to us, you already have it. So if you just continue to believe in yourself, especially when you get older, because as teenagers we're naturally insecure, and that is when most of us fall off of what we originally wanted to do as kids, because we start to believe that we can't do it. But if you continue to believe that you can, you will do anything you want to do.
There's no right or wrong path to any of this. We've all had such different ways that we all got into the business. So I think it's just a matter of finding your own, and someday you'll be sitting in this chair and you'll have a crazy story to tell.
And we
And
failed
we'll be
so
the
many
nerds
times.
of color sitting
Yes!
there
We'll be
telling
the
you
nerds
about
of
your
color.
I wanted to save the best for last. A little surprise. I was waiting for it.
There's a surprise?
Did you get us puppies?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
dogs.
puppies!
She's like, no. Sorry.
It's like, what do you say?
I want to sing the Andi Mack theme song with you guys.
Yes!
Please.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay.
Ready?
1, 2, 3.
Standing on the edge, and everything I know is blown away. Life is upside down, and anywhere you go, I'll work it out. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, I'm ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow starts today. There ain't no path to follow, but I'm with you all the way. I'm ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow starts today. There ain't no path to follow, but I'm with you all the way. All the way.
Yeah!
Good job.
That was so good.
Well, thank you so much.
Yes, thank you guys.
Appreciate it.